I've had a few folks ask me for a slow down get ready with me. Let's get into it together. So first, we're going skin prep. I start with hypochlorous acid spray and let that completely dry so that my skin is nice and fresh, because y'all know I don't wash my face in the morning. Next, I come behind it with Bioma Milky Toner just to give my skin some hydration behind that hypochlorous acid. Wipe it all around, press it in. This is the end of the bottle. That's why I had to fish out the top to get the rest of what's left. Then I go in, let that completely dry. Skincare can get really, really weird if you put it on and you don't let it dry before you put makeup on. Next, we're going in with Alastin Skin Tint. This for me is foundation, primer, and sunscreen. I also mix in LA Colors white and blue to make sure it matches my skin tone. I'm a cool tone, fair skin girly, as y'all already know. Apply it to my face. Now, I take a long time to blend, so I did leave a lot of this in here for you just so you can get an idea of how long it actually takes. I did speed it up. For the skin tint, I do put it on my eyelids, which I think people think is crazy, but when I was a kid, I used to get sunburned on my eyelids, which I know is freaking random. So I put the sunscreen everywhere. It's actually a skin tint, but I call it sunscreen because it is my sunscreen, primer, and foundation. Next, Makeup by Mario, going in with some light contour. Y'all, we're over 40. We need to be doing this light. Do not come in with crazy stripes. We are too old for that. Contouring the nose, and then I also go in and I contour under my chin as well, and then I do contour a little bit on my forehead. Again, this is incredibly light. It's a serum. Then I go in with my blush. This is Rhode. I do a few different swipes on each side, and then I come in behind those swipes quickly and start to blend. That way I know that it looks nice and seamless. I do start high, but I bring my blush all the way down around the balls of my cheeks as well. I don't keep it high anymore. I used to, but I've kind of changed that to where I bring it in under my eyes a little bit. Then I set all those creams with Huda Cherry Blossom, mainly the top. So the top I do the Huda Cherry Blossom, and the bottom I actually come in with Huda Sugar Cookie because I do like to get a little bit of a snatched look on the bottom parts of my cheek, and I like the pink of the Cherry Blossom on the top parts of my cheek. I just think it adds a little dimension, gives it an extra little snatch, which I love. Again, I'm using a brush here because I am over 40. Do not come in here with heavy, crazy powder if you're my age or older, just because it's going to sit in your creases. It's not going to look cute, and we are not trying to look older than we actually are. So just take it easy on the powder. I use a brush to keep myself within reason, otherwise I may go overboard. So here I am coming in with the Sugar Cookie, just going through the top to make sure that I've lightened that up as well. All right, next we're going to come in with bronzer here. I'm using Hourglass bronzer in Dim Light, I believe is the name of it. It's their light cool tone one. And I'm just going to go over those powders that we just put on my face just to make sure that I'm warming my face back up from the powder, doing the chin, the cheeks, and the forehead. Then I come in and I always contour my nose with bronzer as well, just to enhance that shadow a little bit where we put that Makeup by Mario. Snatch my nose just a little bit to make it look cute. Then I'm coming in with the Kylie blush. Really, this is my second blush, so if you're counting, yes, I know this is excessive because I did Rhode. Now I'm doing Kylie, but guess what? There will be more blush. Then blending that in again across the face, not just super, super high. I do come and bring it down around the balls of my cheeks as well. I just think it looks cute, especially now we're in dead of winter and it's just nice. Next, I'm going to come in with my eyebrow pencil, Anastasia. We're going to go fill these eyebrows in. I've had microblading. It was a long time ago. So I do come in and I fill them in a little bit with medium brown, doing the right side, then coming in behind it, doing the left side, just to give my eyebrows a little bit more contrast and drag the tails of my eyebrows out just a little bit to help it kind of shape my face. Then I come behind that with another blush. Y'all, please don't hate me, okay? This is Hourglass. This gives me a little bit of a highlight, which is why I like to add it. This is the third blush if you're counting, and it just gives a little shine to the face because it has a little bit of a sheen in it. Then set it with that Urban Decay All-Nighter, and then you're gonna have to dry that too. So anything you spray or apply to your face that's a liquid, I do try to let it dry and set itself. All right, now we're gonna hit the Waterline White Eye Pencil. This is just one of my favorite things to do, just to brighten up my eye a little bit. So I go both sides, only the bottom waterline. Next, let's lock those eyebrows into place with some Anastasia eyebrow gel. We do not want our eyebrows sticking in crazy directions and curling all around by the end of the day. All right, now we're going to start the lip process. So wipe all the sunscreen and everything off of your lip. We're going to start to get them lined up and ready for what's next. We're going to put a setting powder on these lips. This is going to make sure that your lipstick doesn't feather, and it's also going to keep it until about lunchtime. Coming in with a lip liner here, making sure my lips are lined and contour. I want to give them a little bit of a pout, which lip liner helps with. So if you're anti-lip liner, you need to get in the game, girls. Next, we're going in with finishing powder. Finish this makeup off just to give it a little extra shine, an extra pretty finish going into the day. So it's very light dusting with a very light brush. Continue to let that lip liner set while we highlight the face. We're going to use 3 of the colors from the Dior Universal palette. We're going to highlight cheeks, and it's going to be nice and glowy. Then we're going to come in with just the white, and we're going to use just the white to highlight the bridge of the nose and the tip of the nose. All right, now we're going to use the darkest bronze color for our eyes. If you want this full routine, please go into my channel. I did just post a full routine of eyes if you want it really slow-mo, but I'm going in with that color just to give a little contour to my eyelid. Then I'm going to come behind that with the Laura Mercier stick in vanilla, and I do the inside of my eyes with that. That gives me a nice contour for the eye socket. Also hides some of those veins, some of those just colors within your eyelid so that it looks nice and bright and contoured and glowy. Speaking of glowy, let's go to the inner corner. We're using ColourPop. We're going to go into the inner corner with this silver brightening eyeshadow just to give ourselves a little pop in the center of the eye. I do sometimes have to come behind this with a Q-tip and just clean it up because I go a little overboard. Now that the lip liner is set, let's go in with some lipstick. We're going to put the lipstick on, and then you're going to press it into your lips. This is another trick to keep your lipstick long lasting. While that sets, we're going in with mascara. Always a tubing for me. Tubing is my favorite. Let's get that tubing mascara on tops and bottoms. I know some people say only top, but I like both. I think it looks beautiful. It makes my eyes pop. All right, let's get that mascara dried so we don't drag it across our face. Pro tip, always use a fan. Next, lip gloss. Let's go in with some Huda lip gloss on top of that lipstick to really lock it into place and give it the longevity it needs. This is the final look with hair done. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.